Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Welcome, whoa, to the stream. Today we play Fortnite. Why aren't we starting it like we normally do, which is a theme song, a proper intro? Because we're doing it a little differently today. Sorry. Pardon me, I apologize. Thank you. I am getting over a flu that I've had for at least 3 weeks now. It's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason we're starting it out this way is because when we play games where we have to be... Look at that character, it's nice. When we play games where we have to be in a lobby, sometimes it's better just to jump right into the game as we're doing now. And then we can do the intro now because we got to wait to get into it. So yeah, see, it's finding the server. So this is the perfect time to introduce it. Today we're playing Fortnite. My name is Pebble. I am getting over a cold. I had a flu for the past 3 weeks or so. And you know, I'm feeling better. I'm drinking some, by the way, we're not sponsored by these guys. But this is Schweppes Ginger Ale. Big fan of Schweppes. It's really good. Ginger Ale is so nice. Yes, we will be streaming some Fortnite today. And this is going to be a great day of streaming. And then hopefully we have a Steam Deck that we just bought, but we're still working out the logistics of that. So if the new dock comes in, basically I got a dock automatically that came with it, but I think the dock is the problem. I think the Steam Deck is fine, but I think the dock is the problem because I use it with a capture card. So that's what I've been dealing with the last couple of days, trying to get that to work. And then I'm talking on eBay to this guy. There's this guy that's like, he's like taking it personal. I'm like, hey dude, I just want to let you know, like, you know, you sold me the docking station that you gave me is, I think it's the problem. And he's telling me, well, what about, you know, what about the, the, drive or the, there's supposed to be some kind of, like when you have software, there's software, I think that's the word, that you use to update it, updated software or whatever. And I was trying to tell the guy, like, dude, I already checked that. Like the updates, I had the updates. It was not, there were no driver update. That's what it was, driver, sorry. Couldn't think of the word. So he's like, what about the driver updates? And I was like, dude, you're not a professional fucking, maybe he is, but I was like, you know, and he was giving me a really hard time about it. And I was like, dude, I'm sorry I gave you a bad review. Because I said, I'll change the review if my new dock comes in, but I'm only going to give you 2 stars. Because you sold me a product. And look, here's my take on this whole thing with eBay and reviewing somebody. I said, look, this isn't a shirt that costed me $25. This is a $650 item. I would expect it to be like the dock thing to be figured out. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying you purposely fucked it up. And I have a feeling, a good feeling, that probably the Steam Deck probably does work really well. And that's why the guy's concerned, because it probably does work great. But I wouldn't know, guys, because I can barely get it to work with this fucking dock. And so if you're going to sell something that's worth that much money, you should probably make sure that both of the things work. So guess what? That's why you get a bad review. That's it. You get a shit review. I gave him 1 star, and I said, don't buy from this guy. That's what it said. Which, by the way, am I wrong? In my experience, the guy's not somebody to buy from. That's not a professional. And he was like, you're not being very professional. And it's like, whatever, dude. I'm being nice. Like, he started getting like pissed off at me on the eBay thing, and he kept being like more and more of a dick. And I was just like, look, dude, you suck. Not me, you do. You're the guy that sucks. I like when people try to spin it. Like, all of a sudden, I'm the dick. Like, I'm not the one that fucking... Like, by the way, I wasn't even mad at the guy. We have to go back and kill this guy now. I wasn't even really mad about it at all. I wasn't. I was cool with it. I was just like, dude, it's like... I'm not mad, but, I'm just telling you, like, I just gave you a shitty review. I'll change the review if the dock station that I buy works, but you're only going to get, like, I'm only going to give you 2 stars. And it is a bummer, but think about it. And I'll just say it one more time. If you're going to sell something, and it's a big item, and it's really expensive, like $600, $700, and even if it's the dock station that's not working, you fucking didn't do your job. You didn't do a good job. Instead of giving me a hard time, you should be apologizing to me. You should apologize, say I'm really sorry. That would be here's what I would say. I'd go, hey, I'm really sorry. That's very generous of you. This is what he should say. It's very generous of you to want to be able to change the thing from 1 star to 2 stars. I would be very grateful if you would do that for me. I apologize so much. I didn't know that this dock, you know what, I know this is going to sound weird, but it's really a mistake. I didn't realize it, and I'm so sorry. It is a lot of money. You're right. You did spend about $700. That's a lot of money to spend on something. Thank you so much for spending that money so that I could do it get things for my family and shit like that. And it's just really, you know what I mean? He should be grateful. Instead, this guy's acting like a fucking little kid. Like, oh. Yeah. And he's doing, like, trying to make it seem like it was my fault or something. I don't know. And I just basically was like, look, buddy, it's my thing now. I'm like, I own it. I'm not going to try to, like, sell it, you know, get you to give me money or send it back. It's nothing like that. I'm just telling you the situation here. That, you know, I'm actually being much cooler than you are because I didn't even have to tell you. I could have just given you the bad review and then you would have just been like, what the fuck, you know? I'm giving you a heads up. You're getting a bad review. That's it. And the fact that I'm willing to change it, it's nice. Like, you're not going to get 3 stars unless, like, maybe, I don't know. You know what would have been nice if the guy would have gone, you know what, let me send you this, or let me do this, or, oh, you know what, blah, blah, blah. You know, no, he was just a dick the whole way of it. Anyway, so that's what I've been dealing with. It's, you know, it's first world problems, you know. Where is this guy? How do people disappear that quickly? He's got to be around here somewhere. I love this game, man. It gives me a chance to breathe and relax and enjoy. That shotgun is so good. Once I realized the power of the shotgun, this game changed for me. In a good way. Like, I started getting better at this game. I didn't realize how great the shotgun was. I was always a machine gun guy. And I always thought, pop, 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 that's the way you have to do it. Pop, 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 pop. But once I started using the shot, I shouldn't give away my secrets, actually. I'm giving away secrets. I shouldn't. I should just keep killing everybody. Yeah, so I guess we should go in here so people can see it. This is a love bubble. And I guess while you're in here, I guess you can't kill people while you're in here? Is that what the story is? No fighting bubbles. So there's no fighting in here, I guess. Alright, let's go. It's like I was talking to this woman the other day. I was doing security. And I work in a, you know, I won't tell people where I work, but I work in like a parking lot. There's a store attached to it. This gun is so hard to aim. Oh shit. Fuck. I was gonna say this gun is hard to aim, but it's so powerful. But that guy killed me, so I wasn't able to tell you that. Well, I just guess I just said it. So I'm working as a security guard, right? And I'm in the parking lot. We'll keep playing. We'll keep going here. And this woman, you know, there's construction going on right where the site is, and so people used to be able to park on the street, but now that the construction is going on, people can't park on the street. So they're trying to park in my lot, and I have to tell them, you can't park here. Oh, I just want to go across the street, just for a minute, 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 I mean, do you know how much I hear this all day long? So I'm finally at the point where I'm with some people, I just have to go, look, I don't think you understand. I'm telling you no. No. And this one woman kept doing the 5-minute thing. 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Just 5. And I finally said to her, you're not listening. You can't park here. I just told you you can park literally 30 seconds away. And you're just sitting here arguing with me. And I'm a fucking security guard. It's not like I'm some dude that's wearing a random shirt that says Eat at Joe's or the Beatles or a Kiss shirt or something. Some random guy just comes up to you and tells you to do something. I literally have a bulletproof vest on. It says security all over my body with words are all over the shirt, the jacket. I've got fucking boots on that are military style. I don't think I could look more like a security guard. You know what I mean? And this woman's like telling me, well, it's just a minute. Like, I literally told you that we're on private property, that this is private property. You're on it, and you need to go. Just a minute, please. Just a minute. I mean, look, if you had, like, an emergency situation, I could see it. If somebody was dying in the parking lot, of course I'm gonna. There's circumstances. Look, I get it. But the pomposity. It's just weird to me that people. It's weird what makes people do that. What gets people going? What gets people to like, and especially when you're on the wrong side of it. It's the same thing with this eBay guy. He's basically on the wrong side of it. It's like I said, the bottom line is, he's telling me that I'm not professional. And I'm like, dude, why? Because I gave you a bad review? That's my right. I'm allowed to do that. You fucked up. It's your fault. Like, I'm not, like, really that angry or anything. I'm just telling you that that's your consequences. You sell some... Look, if you sold me a shirt and it was a $25 shirt, I would be annoyed, but I get it. It's $25. there's a stain on it or something on it, I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'll take the hit. It's $25. But when you're talking about something that's over $600, and it's literally the thing that you like, I told the guy the only reason I bought your Steam Deck is so that I could stream it. Like, there's no way he could have known that. I know that. So that's why I'm kind of giving the guy a little credit. Like, okay, well, maybe the Steam Deck works good, and it's just the docking station that sucks. But because I don't know, now I have to pay him extra money. I just paid $50 to get to get a docking station. And because I thought that maybe my gamepad wasn't working to plug into the docking station, because everything I plug into that docking station is not working. So I had to get a new gamepad. I almost bought new cables for the thing. Like, I had to just spend a bunch of money just to figure out what the fuck is wrong. Now, if the guy was really cool, if the guy was really good, he'd be like, how much was the docking station? I'll pay you back for that. That's a good businessman. How much was the docking? And if I'm an honest person, which I am, I'd say, you know what? It cost me like $50. Don't worry about it. It means a lot that you even care. All good. It is what it is. Thanks. You know what? I'll say that, I'll give you 3 stars now. Now you just went from 2 stars to 3 stars. And I'm going to tell people that it was fucked up, but I will tell people that we had this interaction and you were willing to fix it. And this will make you look good. You're a good businessman. The guy's not a good businessman. So there you go. That's the story. I like this gun. I like all the guns I have right now. Pretty happy about it. There we go. Assault rifle. Nah. Nah. Okay. Apparently people are getting the handheld Steam Deck because people really enjoy playing the handheld. Like, I can't imagine, I just that's not why I bought it. I can't imagine people actually want to sit down and play a game like that. I don't, that's not enjoyable for me. I don't play video games that way. There's only one way I play video games, and that's this right here. I can't do it that way. Like, handheld in the bathroom or whatever, like, I don't like that. That's just me personally. I don't know. I'm a little surprised that so many people are so into the handheld stuff. And it's not even for streaming. Like, that's what surprises me. Or not even for streaming, like, just like to use on your computer, you know? I could see that if you like... Is there somebody up here? Like, because the deal is, like, I have a PC, but it really runs hot. And it's a good computer, too. But it just runs hot. Everything runs hot on it. And so it's like, I can't really I can't play a lot of games on this PC. And the Steam games is where, like, most of my games are bought. I can't play it, like, any of them. It really sucks. So I can see where people would need to get a Steam Deck just so they can play Steam games on their PC. I get that. That's why they came up with this, you know, that's why they're coming out with a Steam machine. It's basically a computer. Uh-oh. Somebody's shooting at me. $28 players left. Hold on. I saw somebody. Alright, let's run. There's definitely somebody down here, for sure. Right there. What the fuck is that guy doing? Wait, how did he kill me? Oh, assault rifle? Alright. No, I don't know what this guy's doing. It's weird. That's a weird way to lose. I'm not doing the thing that streamers do, which is like, he's cheating. I'm not saying he's cheating. But it's just like, what is this guy doing? By the way, ginger ale is so good. It's so good. And that was fun, actually. Battle Royale is pretty fun. I've been playing... So, lately we've been playing a lot of Fortnite OG. And it's just because the games are quick to get into, and it's been a lot of fun. And then they changed the OG, and now it's like winterized. It's all snow. Every bit of the map has snow on it, and it's just not as enjoyable. I'm not enjoying OG right now, so I'm just waiting until that goes away. It's supposed to be, it's like a tournament or something. They say it's only going to be for 10 days. It's already been a couple days. So I'm hoping by the time next week we could jump back into OG. Because I do like OG. I really do. We're feeling good. We're having a good day today. We got some groceries from Amazon. That's always good. Any day that I get groceries is a great day. I love getting groceries. It's one of my favorite days of all time. Even when I was a kid, I always enjoyed it. When it was shopping day, it was a great day. Fresh bag of chips or whatever. I could never, when I was a kid, I couldn't wait when could be like an adult and just buy my own groceries, you know? Because you thought was like, you know, obviously when you're a kid, you just want to get like 18 Twinkies or whatever. And that's one of the first things you do, you know? You can tell when somebody's a young kid and they haven't grown up yet. When they still go shopping and like majority of their food is like cereal and candy bars and shit, like Fritos and shit. But when I shop, I always I like to get like stuff like that still, like chocolate bars. I'll get, you know, I try to get healthy stuff too. But then I sprinkle in like a bag of chips. I mean, you can see stuff in the background. You'll see there's a bag of Ruffles, potato chips. Like, I'll always do that, you know? You live one time, you know? You only live once. You gotta enjoy a little bit. I mean, especially like of all the poisons that are out there, I'll take a potato chip over a crack pipe any day of the week. I don't know about you guys. Not that I have crack pipes sitting all around, you know, all around me. That the pressure, the crack. No. It's funny. Crack isn't a thing anymore, really. It seems like I don't hear it as much. You know. I was a little, like, I'm not into politics and stuff, but I was a little surprised when, like, Joe Biden's son, you know, was, like, caught doing crack and stuff. There's pictures of him and stuff. And I was a little surprised because I thought he was a really rich guy. You know, his daddy's rich, and obviously he's got the money from his daddy. And it's like, he's doing crack. Like, crack is his big thing. And I just thought that was kind of interesting that, like, that's not, like, that's a street drug, isn't it? What is a rich guy doing street drugs for? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care either. I'm so sick of drugs and people doing drugs. I see it so much, it's so tired of it. We were talking about that on an earlier stream, like how sick I am of people just druggy people being around druggies and stuff. What do you want to do here? Yeah, that's a good way to die. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, nice move. I bet he didn't expect me to kill him there. I bet the last thing he thought is that I was going to get him. That's why it's fun to kill those guys. He did not think that was going to happen. There we go. Come on. You got it. I'll take that. Alright. Let's move on out. Yeah, it's like, to me, that's why, it's also the simple pleasures of life. Like, when I see people doing drugs and stuff, I'm like, you know what I enjoy? A nice glass of iced tea. You know what I mean? Or like, something like that. Like, it's like the simple pleasures of life. It's nice. I think of people like going out, risking their life to buy drugs from people, and then going home and then risking their life again while doing the drugs, and then risking their friendships, their relationships. It's like, just give me a glass of iced tea. That's what I need. What is this thing? A bubble shield. I don't really care about the bubble shield, do I? The answer's no. Let's get the fuck out of here. Actually, you know what? We gotta move out. We're gonna go this way, aren't we? No, we're going this way. Alright. Is that a person or a fish? I can't tell. They do a nice job of like, you can't tell if it's a person. That's a fish though. It's a fish. Yeah, there's something about drinking a can of ginger ale. Because ginger ale is like, there's no caffeine in ginger ale. At least none that I've ever had. That's what I love. I love like the innocent, like, there's nothing like a nice soda pop, you know? Alright, yeah. Okay. We running into trouble here? What's going on? Oh yeah, there you go. There's a guy, there was a guy there, maybe he ran away, let's see. All good, I don't care. Oh yeah, he's here somewhere. Headshot, baby. Headshot. Oh, look at this. What else? Who else? Come on. Ah. Damn. Damn. I wish I was your lover. That's when I really hated music, when that song came out. Wait, is this still building? Is there somebody there or no? I could really use a sword right now. Does anybody have a sword? I love those swords. Here, let's pick up a better version of that. Then let's just kind of get out of here, actually. Oh, there's another shotgun. What about Enforcer Air? I already have one. Don't I? No. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Where are we? Okay, cool. So it's sort of like, okay. We're good, we're good. There's 20 players left. It's amazing that you think it was the end of the game, but that was just a clump of people just all together. And I think they call that natural selection. You know? Nice. Legendary. Legendary. Well, I like the MK7. I already have the MK7 though. There you go. There you go, sport. That's right, laddie. The fuck? Holy shit. He's come. He's gonna come, right? There you go, baby. He was a good player, too. That was a very good one. You could tell that was a good player. He had me right there. He must have been using the MK. This MK7 is really good. Oh, shit. Yeah, it's just, you know, the shot. I told you the shotty is just a really good gun. You don't want to really mess around with people that know how to use it. It's in the way that you use it. Now, it comes and it goes. Here we go. 7 kills. That's not unusual for us lately. It's kind of what we do. Not unusual. It's not unusual. Everything's a fucking song. Alright, watch out. Watch out. Ooh. Very tricky. Let me lick my wounds here like a little kitty cat. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I like what I see here. 5 players left. We're doing great. Be careful here. There might be other people. I know there's a person here. Hold on. Four players left. Very careful here. There they are. I gotta be careful because I don't know who's where. I'd rather do it from up here. Here we go. Yeah. He's probably gonna come here. There we go. Oh, that's so tough. It was such a good game. Probably the best game I've ever played. Really, that's gotta be... Oh, that was so good though. 9 kills. That's gotta be the most kills I've ever had. That was great. What a fun game that was. I'm feeling good. I got the heat turned on. There's nothing like a good winter day where the sun's out. The sun is out, but it's cold outside. And we got like, I live in Seattle, so we basically have like 2 more weeks of like, well, supposedly winter is going to continue. I mean, look, I'm just here to tell you, winter is until March. With spring doesn't start until April. I always thought March is that's when things, the flowers, what is the thing about March? The flowers march in or something marches or something. Listen, March is winter as far as I'm concerned. I don't know if it's because ever since I started living on the West Coast that has been the case. But we're having a great time here, man. What a great game. That was a really good game. Ladies and gentlemen, Wepp's Ginger Ale, not a sponsor. Things are good. I'm feeling fantastic. Maybe it seems like I'm just grabbing things and talking. I'm not, but like, I bought a COVID test the other day. I was very proud of myself. It's very, you know, it's always good to give yourself a compliment when you take care of yourself, you know? When you step up like an adult, people always say like adulting, you know? What is adulting? See, I spend a lot of time alone, so to me, being an adult is everything. It's the greatest thing in the world to be an adult. That's even why I put a disclaimer in my stream. I'm not gross or dirty. We don't do anything bad here, but I don't want I'm not a kid. Like, I'm an adult. So I only want adults watching the stream. I'm not looking to like get along with other little kids or like, as we can see, it only gets you in trouble when you spend too much time around kids. You know? Stay away from kids. 2 things to stay away from: islands and kids. And if it's a kid on an island, get the fuck out of there. Okay. I'm just kidding. Kidding? Don't say kidding. I'll kill you! I'll kill you! You monkey! That used to be that monkey, actually. I have that monkey. I like my avatar better. Ladies and gentlemen, 99 people. Let's see what we can do here. This is fun, man. We're getting right into the battle royales, too. It usually, like, this is good. Actually, the ranked ones are the ones that are really hard to get into. All right. Excuse me. So last time, where were we? Was it like over there? So we're gonna go over here this time. Try something a little different. Let's try this. Let's go down to the snow. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying? There's a battle rapper that says that. You know what I mean? And actually, he's a really, like, there's nobody cooler than a fucking battle rapper. You know what I mean? Like, for one thing, they rap, and they're like, cool already. And then, like, the guy... So, for a guy that's really cool to say, do you know what I mean? But I know what he's talking about, though. He's talking about cocaine, probably. Probably. Again, drugs. It's like, ugh. It does break your heart, because, like, I enjoy battle rap. I like watching guys do it. But then when you realize it's really just about, like, who's selling drugs and who's the biggest criminal guy, it's like, okay, this sucks, too. Like, everything, like, I can't sit and glorify things that are just, like, gross, you know? I can't, and I won't. Like, it is true, like, as soon as I find out that, like, somebody just, maybe I like their music or something, and then you find out, like, hurting people in some way, it's like, I can't, like, watch their stuff anymore. I can't, like, get into their stuff anymore. A lot of people are like, who cares? It's art. I can separate the art from the artist. And I'm like, I can't. It's hard for me to do that. Even, like, I was really surprised when, like, Tom Petty and Prince both died from fentanyl. I was like, what? Those guys are too smart to fucking die for. Again, a street drug. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, two of the biggest geniuses in the world. You would think a genius would, like... Man, I know, that's what happens. Where the fuck? Oh, I see. Oh, he got me! He had a sword too! Oh, and then somebody killed him. That's hilarious. Is it really funny, though? It's not funny. It's not hilarious. But it's great. That is pretty great. I love ginger ale. Delicious. Listen, I'll take it. Schweppes, if you guys want to sponsor me, we could go places together. Look, I need to, you know what I need as a sponsor? Somebody who wants to deal with like I don't have a lot of viewers, you know? But there's got to be a company out there who wants to represent a smaller guy who's growing. Or who, first of all, I do a lot of streaming. Like, my content is off the chain. I'm a creator. I create, you know? So that's good. And you would think that there's got to be smaller guys out there that are like, you know what I heard? Here's a good example. Back in the day, when the Seinfeld show was on, right? Everybody knows what the fucking show Seinfeld is, okay? Back in the day, that show was not a popular show. Actually, I don't know, like, if Friends was or whatever right away, but, like, I think Friends was pretty big right away, but Seinfeld was not a big show. It actually was a dead show. And then it got popularity, but my point is, somebody saw it and said, this isn't getting big numbers, but there's something there. There's an audience for this, and believe that there could be a bigger audience. Let's support this, and that's what I'm looking for. At least somebody to sponsor me that's like Bob's Tackle Shop or something, you know? That'd be fun. Dude, I would love a tackle shop to sponsor me. Then I would have to eat worms. Oh, you gotta eat worms. Listen, we'd love to sponsor you. Hi, is this Bob's Tackle Shop? Yeah, this is Bob. We love what you're doing down there. You're terrific. We want to sponsor you. Bob, that sounds great. Listen, you're a tackle shop? Yeah, there's nothing we can't tackle. That's our saying. You like our motto? I sure do, Bob, but I'm not sure where I fit into your thing, because I'm not a fisher. Like, I don't fish, you know? Well, here's the thing, friend. Can I call you friend? Sure, yeah. You see, we'd like you to eat the worms. I'm sorry? Yeah, you need to eat the worms. It's kind of fun, like Jackass, don't you think? Come on now, boy. Yeehaw! All right. And scene. I'm so glad I'm getting my energy back. Oh my god, I've been dead for 2 weeks, man. I mean, I still feel like a little like this. I'm snapping back into it, and that's why I'm not drinking a lot of caffeine. I'm just trying to like chill the fuck out. We're drinking. We don't want to dehydrate ourselves, so we're drinking some ginger ale. It's also very good for the throat. It's good for your throat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going down here to these red buildings. I like these red buildings. Oh, look at that jump. That's bold. I'm bold. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Okay, that's helpful. That's very helpful. Gee whiz, thank you. Okay. I'm invisible. You can't see me. That's how I talk. When I'm invisible, I sound like AI. You can't see me. Would you like to see me? Look, I can't wait until, you know, we're actually friends with AI. And we're actually streaming with AI. Like, you see me here with a robot, and we're just sitting like buddies. What would you like to play next? Except now, you know, AI's very smooth. You talk to AI, it just sounds like really, really smooth. I think I'm more interested in this gun than that other gun. And I think we're good. I would rather have health. I'm not a big fan of the crossbow. Okay. Here we go. Always a good place to try to find somebody running around. Yeah, Seinfeld was not a very popular, like, it was. No, it was. But at first it really wasn't. It was, the thing is, like, there were so many great TV shows in the 90s. Like, Friends, you know, I didn't watch it back then because I was, you know, I was the same age as the characters, basically. So it's like, why would I want to see that, you know? Like, I wasn't, like, those people were gross to me back then. Because they were, like, these yuppie people, and they were, like, these, I didn't like those people. And then later in life, I watched the show and I was like, it's a brilliant show. It's like the greatest show ever. Now, looking back, there he is. Okay, here we go. Isn't it funny? Look at those things moving. Those little like they look like things at a tire store or something, like a right? Isn't that what they do? I don't know. Like I've only seen those at tire stores. These things. Those are cool. Like I love these things. I would love to own, like if I, you know, that's the eccentric millionaire inside of me. We all have the eccentric millionaire inside of us, all right? I want to just like own a house and just get one of these things. I do, and I just want to put it in the front of my house. But the reason I'm a millionaire for it, because I would have to own a lot of, nobody would let you do that. There's no neighborhood where they'd be like, yeah, we like that thing, it's cool. Like maybe somewhere in Kansas or something. Today in Kansas news, a neighborhood has embraced the strangeness. That's right, Bill. Well, everywhere I've ever lived, people have always told me not to do it, but this neighborhood, they're just different, you know? And it's a community, is what it is. The community loves to get together and watch the funny, flappy thing move up and down. I don't know what those things are even called. Air, like a air person, or flappy air thing? Flappy... They're cool looking though. I like those things. Or, you know, like own a business and get one of those things would be fun too. But then you got to worry about like people fucking with it and stuff. There's always jerks. You know, there really are. It's like, yeah, it is what it is. Ruin everything. I just want to, someday my goal is to live in a community where everybody just kind of gets it. Everybody's nice to each other. Like, down my street, like, I take walks sometimes. And down my street, there's this little... Like, right in front of this house, there's, like, a little, like, shelf. And it's, like, somebody made it. And it's got clear plastic, and you open it up, and there's books in there. And it's a little library. That's what they call it, a little library. And you basically take a book, and you give a book. You take a book, even if you don't want to give, just take a book. And it's a really cool idea. Just like, and it's really neat, you know? I love it. That's community. What do we got left? 15 people? Okay. $14 people left. I don't like the Deadeye. Not a big Deadeye rifle guy. I don't really enjoy the scope. I find it's a little shaky. Thank you. Thank you for walking. I don't know what you were doing there. Must be some strategy you found that worked at one time, but that's not how it's gonna get done here, son. Yeah, so let's try to get like a different kind of gun here then. What's he got, a hollow rush? I don't really like the hollow rush actually. I'll just keep going with the shotguns. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, I like the community idea, and the idea of like living in a neighborhood full of people where everybody's like, I would love to have a house that I could leave the door open and the neighbors just come and get, like, people sometimes, and everybody kind of knows when to do it and when not to, just automatically, you know, like people just kind of know, maybe this isn't the right time, you know, that kind of thing. I would love a community. The problem is, like, there's no such thing as community anymore. I'm sure there are somewhere, and I would love to find it. I believe it's out there somewhere. I believe that if you believe, that you'll find it. And that's the only reason I believe, because I believe that if you believe, then things can come true. If you don't believe in anything, then you are going to live in a bullshit, chaotic world. You got to somehow, something's got to be good somewhere, you know? In some aspects of life, there's got to be blind faith. Like there's faith, you know, where you actually see it and then you believe it. Where the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, got it, got it. You went down. Come on, come on. No! No fucking way that guy just killed me. I had a feeling he was going to kill me, and I should have killed him. But I didn't. Oh, it's a great day, man. I could see the sun through the window. Beautiful day today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at how long we've been playing. Not bad. It's only been an hour. Let's keep it going. Very fun. It's only 12. Oh, it's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I love that. It's 82 degrees in my house, in my apartment. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to turn the heat off. Because it's a little too warm, I think, even though I'm enjoying the heat. I am enjoying the heat, though. What a game that was. We've had some good games so far. Like there's this kid that I talked to. I've talked about him many times. His name is Speller, and he's a football player. He's a really nice person. But I mean, he's a kid. He's a kid. He's like 16, 17-year-old kid. I'm telling you, though, he's like he just looks older, and some people just grow up faster than other kids, you know? And it's interesting because he's friends with all these other kids, and it reminds me of when I was a kid. Like, you could be friends with the football player guy, and the tennis player guy, and the guy that doesn't do sports, and then this other guy. Like, they can't be too weird, but like usually you could be friends with anybody at that age, and that's kind of fun to see them together and see like. And the whole point of bringing that up is if I could connect the two, which is the idea of community, the idea of like just being in a group in an area of people, and just I do miss that. Like I think we like the neighborhood I grew up in Philadelphia. There was a little bit of that with certain, like with our neighbors, we had that a little bit. My best friend lived up the street, you know, it's that kind of thing. It's fun. It's really cool. Little did I know I would grow up to be like a solo guy with no community whatsoever. But that has a lot to do with like what I was given. I can only work with what you give me. You know what I mean? You give me a 2 and a 7, I can't play those cards. You know what I mean? I gotta fly solo. You're gonna deal me cards, and you're not gonna give me a hand. Then I'm just gonna have to just fly solo, and that's what we're doing. Believe me, if I could, my fantasy is to get together with a group of people, start a business, buy a house, you know, live. Then we all. Here's the fantasy: you get together, you all buy a house, right? And then eventually, we keep buying houses, and then the next person gets that house, and then this guy gets that house, and eventually we all have a house. And we all own different businesses. We put all our businesses together. You know, that's what people were trying to do with the org thing, with streaming. But the problem is they're all a bunch of scumbag idiots, and they don't know how to fucking work together. They get too hungry, and everybody wants to be a billionaire. Everybody wants to be Kai Cenat and I Show Speed. It's like once you see that those idiots can do it, everyone's like, whoa, that guy literally does backflips? That guy's ugly as shit. That guy, like, how the fuck did that guy get where it's like they did it because they had to, it was a timing thing, really. A lot of it was timing. Oops. Ooh, I'm so lucky I didn't die right there. Honestly thought I was gonna die. Don't kill me. I'm a nice guy. Please follow me. Please, I hope you follow me here. Because I will stab you. I need to heal up though, I'm a little... Yeah, I'm a little banged up. I really don't want to rely on my sword. That's a good way to die, actually. The up close thing always, there's always penalty for that. Almost always. Yeah, that's a good gun. That's a great gun, okay. Come on, give me some healing shit. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. That was good, man. We literally... That was good. Okay. Yeah, we should have... Very close to dying there. Oh, my back itches. Having a great week. We will be using the Steam Deck either tonight or tomorrow. Just gotta. I need to get the Steam Deck dock. 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 Where? Okay. No! God! It's okay. It's alright. Hey. 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 Ladies and gentlemen. We're just running it back, as they say. Yeah, running it back. NBA All-Star Weekend just ended. I'm a little bummed out. I'm a Laker fan. I don't know if you can see this, but I've got 2 wristbands on my hand, my wrists. And one says Kobe and one says LeBron. Number 23, number 24. It's just been a tough year for the Lakers. I mean, really, the Lakers, it's been a good run. I'm ready to, like, what's going to happen is, as soon as my Seattle, because I live in Seattle, as soon as the Sonics come back to Seattle, we lost our team in 2005. As soon as we get our team back, that will have been about 20 to 21 years. It looks like the commissioner of the NBA is going to bring 2 teams in next year, and I believe we're one of the names that they're talking about. So, if and when that happens, I will become a Sonic fan, and I will no longer support the Laker team. I'm sure I'll have my moments. I'll be like, oh, and look, I hope we can get a ring before that happens. I hope that Luka can do something with the team. It's been fun to root for Luka. I've always kind of been an anti-Luka guy. I'm a guy that kind of roots against guys when they're not on my team. And it's been fun to root for Luka. I'll be honest, it's been fun. He's a really cool guy, a really great player. I used to hate that guy. I used to watch him like burn teams and be like, fuck him. Because he really was like I have to say, I think his attitude's got a little better. Because Luka Doncic used to be like a little crybaby bitch. And maybe I'm still coming from that, like, playing against the thing. But he would constantly cry to the referees and like, hey, come on. Like, and I always hated that. And now that he's on my team, I'm the first guy to be like, come on, he got fouled. Call a foul, you know? Instead of, like, being like, shut up, Luka, don't be a bitch. Because he really is one of the greatest players to ever play the game. I mean, he really is, like, next level. It's very interesting because it's Europe. That Europe, ever since we started fucking with Europe, I say we, I mean the NBA, started bringing European players in and overseas guys, the league has just gotten so much more competitive. It's fun to watch these players. There's like an Australian guy that's good. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. There should be a rule. I can't burp into the microphone unless I'm talking and burping, because that's funny. If you talk and burp, it's entertaining, but if you can't do it, you can't burp into the mic. That's the new rule. New rule. There's a new rule. Alright, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Why are we... Oh! Oh, I love this gun. Oh, this gun is so good. Hold on, wait. Ah! What else? What else? Oh my god. Am I like just too far away for it to work or what? Like what's going on here? Okay. Here we go. Great gun here. One of the best guns of all time. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There, I tried to talk. You can do it if you talk, but if you're just burping, you can't do it. You gotta do it. That's the rule, that's the rule. It's like a kid, that's how kids play. Like, there's a rule, you can burp, but you can't burp, but only you burp if you talk, you can burp, but you can't talk if you bang. The kids make up rules. So cute, right? Isn't it cute? Yeah, Ben Pebble, it's cute, but not when you do it, because you're not a kid. How dare you? Oh, I love this gun. Man, I haven't had one of these in a long time. This arc thing. God, I love this gun. This is my favorite guns. Ooh, there's something here. Okay. There's something special in here. We only get it once a year. People love when I sing. It's the only reason I sing is people love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Oh, that felt good. God damn, I love that. I mean, I only really need 2 guns right now, to be honest with you. We don't really need this stupid thing either. I don't really care for that thing, to be honest. It's kind of dumb. I'm gonna do the twin shotguns, actually. Yeah, I'll do twin shotguns. Close-up combat. But yeah, we got a Steam Deck, so we'll use that. I want to like see if I can sort of fix the situation I'm dealing with, which is it's just not really like this. The dock that I got is just not working really well. So I'm gonna get a new dock. I think at least if it's like, let's say it is a problem with the actual system itself, that's fine. I'll deal with it. But at least I'll get the new dock. The new dock will at least be better than the dock we have now, and I think it'll fix the problem. I really do. And we just got this thing. We just got the Steam Deck. It's brand new. To us, it's new. I don't think it's brand new. But I do think it's good. I do think that it's okay. I think... Because I think that's why the guy who sold it on eBay that we were talking about earlier, you could tell, like, the energy he was giving was like... It was probably a good product, and he's like, what, it's good, it's fine, I'm telling you, like, it probably is. But what he didn't realize, because he doesn't really use the docking station for the purposes that I use it for, which is to stream. He just uses it to, like, he actually sits on his couch, and, like, I don't know anybody that actually uses the Steam Deck, like, on the toilet and stuff, and camping and shit. Like, yeah, I get it. I get that. I could see, like, I just don't understand the idea of, first of all, you're gonna you're gonna travel in public with that thing. It's a $700 computer. You're gonna walk around with that thing? Good luck, man. You know how crazy people are today? I don't know. It seems kind of risky. Risky for the bisky. Oh, I'm having a good time. It's Tuesday. I've got a Steam Deck. The thing that I'm really excited about, I don't like to talk about other games while I play this game. Or, like, a game. But I can't wait to play Arc Raiders. I started playing it a little bit, and it was just really cool. I was like, whoa. Like, the graphics are crazy good. I couldn't believe how good the graphics are. I was like, this is incredible. And it seemed like a really good game, too, on top of that. Sometimes you get games where the graphics are good, but, like, not everything's good. And were those guys, like, friends or something? What the hell? Why were they, like, traveling together? What the hell? Okay, I thought there was another person there. I'm freaking out. I'm tweaking, bro. Porta tweaking. Porta tweaking is a Puerto Rican guy that's tweaking. I made it up. I made it up. It's not real. Wow, we have more of these? That's crazy. Dude, I've got 20 of those? That's nuts. That literally makes me so happy. I have 20 of those. Okay, we gotta get out of here. Kind of, in the middle of everything here. In the middle of everything. The only thing I don't have is, like, a sniper rifle. It's good to have a sniper. But dude, I got the arc gun, man. I could play it for 10 hours straight with the arc gun. I might stream for 10 hours today just because of this arc gun. 10 hours of this game. No, 20. No. Now we're gonna add an hour. You ever see those, like, YouTube clips where, like, the judge is talking to some guy and he's like, Your Honor, I don't, that's another day. Your Honor, I don't, you want to disrupt me again? Huh? That's so funny. Look at that. Look at just how easily you could just disintegrate that entire thing. It's so crazy. Yep, that's how it goes, pal. That's the magic. That's the magic. The magical thing to see. When I shred these guys with my gun. And I shred them, shred them, shred them. It's an arc gun. And it's very fun. He's an arc gun. And he's very fun. I'm thinking about making a musical out of this. I'm just looking for some people to kill, people to kill, people to kill. He's just looking for some people to kill. I'm having some fun today. Ha ha. And then there's the guy on the side. He's having fun. You're having fun? I'm having fun. Ha 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 ha. Isn't it terrible? Like, how just bad is our musicals? It's just awful. Like, even I don't understand how anybody could fucking enjoy that shit. It's terrible, right? Oh god. Ugh, musicals. Yuck. I remember there was a movie called Chicago, which is basically like a musical, and for some reason I didn't know, but I thought, because I was still like 32 years old or something, and I thought it was like a mafia movie or something, and I went to the theater, and there was like, and I went to, and I was like, I saw, you know, that it was not what I thought it was, and so I decided not to watch the movie, okay? Sorry that I stuttered there. I just realized what I was going to say, okay? Hold on. And so as I was there, they were interviewing people. There was like a guy with a camera and he was interviewing people. Why do you want to see this movie? And of course they were going to interview me because I had a weird beard at the time. I had like a James Harden beard. I did, actually. And I just didn't look like I belonged there. So they were like, let's interview this fucking guy. And I was so pissed off and bitter that if it was now, I would use it to like promote my channel and shit. I'd have a fun time talking about it now. But then I was just like, don't bother me. So I never got interviewed for it. And I didn't watch the movie either. It just sounded like a bad idea. I just don't want to... I went to an opera one time. Oh, fuck! God damn it. Third place, though. You know what? I can't be mad at that. We've been doing really well, actually. Yeah, third place is fantastic. I can't do... So one time, I was trying to get cultured. Trying to culture myself, you know? I never felt like I had a culture. I just always felt like I'm this suburban white guy. I'm just a dumb white, you know, like that's what people want you to believe your whole life. You're just some dumb white guy. Which turns out I'm a Jewish, Italian, Swedish, got all kinds of DNA in here. There's a lot of good stuff in here, you know? We all have great stuff in us. So I went to see an opera. I was like, I'll go watch an opera. That'd be good. First of all, people were looking at me weird because I didn't know how to dress to an opera. So I wore a Speedo. I'm kidding. I didn't wear a Speedo. No, I don't remember what I wore. I think I was fine. I don't think people were looking at me weird. But people were kind of, actually, no one was looking at me. That's true. That wasn't. But anyway, I went to the opera and I was so bored. It was just boring. You know, it doesn't move me. Like, that music doesn't move me, really. Even, like, a lot of classical music, it doesn't do anything for me. There's not enough to it for me. Like, that's why I like jazz better than classical music, because jazz has something to it, and it's kind of a little bit more interpretive. And it's not just like, dum, 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 I don't know. And then when people try to do the fusion jazz and all that bullshit, then it becomes bullshit. Once art becomes bullshit, I get annoyed. Like, you can't take a crap on a painting and call it art. I'm sorry, but you can't. I know people are going to do that constantly. The idea of art is to challenge art. I get it. But it's not. No. Just whatever it is, just make it good. That's all. Make sure it's good. That's all I want. I hate when people do something really terrible and then they're like, it's art, it's up for interpretation, it's supposed to make you angry. I'm like, no, this sucks. And everyone's angry because it sucks. Alright? And I think that, I think musicals suck. I don't like musicals. There's one really cool clip that I really like, though. There's this musical that this woman, a bunch of people did, but there's this one woman where she's like, there's this woman who's a boss, and then she's talking to these other women who are, and there's a guy there too, but like this, and she says to her like, come on guys, why aren't you guys working? And she was like, I don't want to work today. I don't really want to work today. I don't really want to work today. And it's kind of funny. And it's good. It's kind of cool. And it turns out it was like a real musical. But there's no way I would actually go to a musical to see that. Like, I'll just watch the clip, you know? Can I just watch the clip? I'd rather just watch the clip. Alright, I really love the forest area, but we've kind of done that to death. I feel like I could be wrong, but I think this is new territory, kind of, to us. Let's fuck around this area. Let's fuck around here. a little bit. And then we'll make our way into that area. Once we get down here. Gold! Gold! Ooh. Oh, nice. I don't want that. That's so lame. God, that's lame. I hate this thing so much. Wait, I gotta get rid of this thing. I hate it. But let's just pick up this thing. Alright. I know. Where is he? Oh, okay. Ooh, that's exciting. It is exciting. It really pumps your heart. You see what I mean? Like, this is a drug in itself, this game. This will pump you up, man. This is good. Hey, maybe I could get a sponsor from this game, from Fortnite. Okay, here's the advertisement. Hey, kids. You like this, feeling the drugs give you? You do a little line, you do a little bump. Have you ever played Fortnite? It's just as good as drugs. And then you put like a music in there. Blum, 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 blum. Fortnite is better than drugs. And then that's the advertisement, and I'll collect my check for the next 5 months. That would suck if they were like, we like what you did, we don't like your voice. Do you mind if we get Pokimane? Hi guys, I'm Pokimane. Aren't I pretty? Look at my tits. Anyway. What's wrong with... Hey, don't talk about Pokimane like that. Leave her alone. She's gone through some tough times. It's like... Oh god. It's easy to hate some people, right? Time for me to bail out of here. God damn, that was scary. Yeah, he had me dead to rights there. That was tough. Thank you, Jesus Christ. How long was that going to take? For God's sakes of life, for God's sakes of God. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I'm not going to lie to you. That was scary. Ooh. Now we're gonna need more life at some point. Remember there was this one girl that I work with? She would always go, she would always say, live your life. She'd be like this one girl that we knew. We both knew the same people because they were servers. I was a dishwasher. And the girl was like a slut. Like, she was fucking everybody, you know? And it was depressing, actually. It was like, she's fucking everybody. It's gross, you know? And I would say that to her, like, could you just tell her to slow down? And she was like, she's living her life. That's what she would say. She's living her life. And I was like, ugh. First of all, do you have to say it like that? She's living her life. And then second of all, she's a whore. Tell her to stop doing that. It's not good. Gonna get a disease. She's gonna get pregnant. It's not good. She's living a life. I was like, stop saying it like that. And then I killed her. I've never said that before on air. I've actually killed her. Dead. No, I didn't. I didn't kill her. She's fine. She's doing great. Come on. She's doing great, I'm sure. At some point, I just had to stop working with kids. Like, the more kids I work with, I was just like, I can't. They're just idiots. They're just dumb. Like, young people are, and I get it. When I was young, I was frustrated with myself. I'm like, when am I going to get over this? I hate being dumb and young. You know? Everything, like, is stupid. The music is stupid. Like, young people are just dumb as shit. Their music is dumb. Their fucking... Everything they do is stupid. Just kidding. Not really. I don't really believe that. Come on, Ben Pebble. You don't really believe that. I don't. Just kidding. Haha. Psych. That's what we used to say when we were like... I don't know where I learned that, but it was like a teenager thing. Psych. Psych. There's a guy right there. 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 There's a guy that's right there. There's a guy right there. There's a guy right there. There's a guy. He's right there. Well, I don't have any bullets left there, do I? Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy right there. 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 There's a guy that's right there. There's a guy that's right there. There's a guy right there. Wow. 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 Where is he? This guy's got the balls to fucking do it right there. Wait, there's somebody coming. Oh, there's a person right there. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people actually. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Woo. Very nice. Okay. Thank you. That's exactly what should have happened. And did. Thank you very much. We're just doing kind of a circle here. That was great. Whew. There's 8 players left. Excuse me. Click, clack, knick, knack, paddywhack. Fuck. I gotta move, actually. Watch this. Ready? Ready? Woohoo! Yeah! Made it. Made it. Sucker. Look at these guys. What the fuck is that bitch doing? Oh shit, watch out. He had the Rumi's empowered sword. That was so fun though. God, this game's fun. Such a fun game, man. And that's why I'm looking forward to Arc Raiders. Now, I don't know if Arc Raiders has a battle royale. I'm gonna ask here. Let me see if Google could give me an answer for that. Does Arc Raiders have a battle royale? Or does it have a royale with cheese? Not a traditional battle royale. Players act as raiders who explore, loot, and fight hostile machines on a map, with the goal to extract gear rather than being last one standing. The video shows a gameplay session with intense player versus player combat. So the matches involve both AI controlled, let's start the game here. Both AI controlled machine enemies and other human player squads. The primary objective is to survive and successfully extract with valuable resources to upgrade gear. Player sentiment. While designed as an extraction shooter, some player feedback suggests the intense high-stake PvP combat can sometimes feel similar to a battle royale. Players can play solo or in parties of up to 3, exploring, scavenging, engaging in combat. Well, it looks good, man. And really, I'm looking forward to playing the storyline of that too. And I know a zillion people have played it already, but I mean, people are already. It's so funny that like people are already saying like, I've had enough of it. It's over. We're done. It's like I literally just bought the game. I'm so behind the curve with stuff like that, but I don't think it matters. It's just, I feel like you play the game when you feel like playing the game, period, you know? I mean, obviously, if you're a hot streamer and you're the hot shot XQC guy, and you like, that's a big time streamer, you know? Then you do have to be up on your shit. You do have to get the newest games. You do have to do that, you know? It makes sense. Plus, you can afford it, and, you know, a lot of companies at that point are paying you to play, so it makes total sense. But for me, like a guy that's got to pay $60 and I'm not making money off of streaming, it just doesn't make much sense to hurry up and buy the new game. Like, why? So you could get 2 extra views? Like, it's not really worth it. Unless there's some games I really want. Like, one time I got RoboCop. Just because I was like, I love the movie RoboCop. I loved RoboCop. And it was just such a cool concept. And the idea of the video game was actually, like, really good. I'm not sure if it really was that great, ultimately. But it was fun, though. I was having a good time with it. And then my computer was like, I don't like this game, it's too hot for me. And I was like, fuck you, computer. I mean, I never said fuck you. I love my computer. Sorry, I never said that. I never said that. I love you. Sorry, I have a computer and we love each other. We have a relationship. I gotta be honest, this city here, straight ahead, is intriguing because it's so big and looks like there's so much there, but I'm gonna try to go somewhere else. I'm gonna go here. This little farm area. I mean, there's people all over the place. Here, let's go this way. We'll go this way. Yeah, this is perfect. Oops. Come on, buddy. Thought you wanted some action. Huh? You don't want none now? Huh? Huh? What's that? What'd you say? Say it again. Huh? Like, what's wrong with that guy? I don't know. He's an intense guy. What's that? What'd you say? I guess it's like an old man thing. Hey, what's that? Say it again. Oh shit. I mean, I'll literally stand in your face and shoot you, you motherfucker. Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here. What do you want to do here? What do you want to do? Used to go over to this kid's house when I was a kid too. And we used to go to this kid's house and he was like this guy. I can't say his name, but it was like, he was a Korean guy. And every time we'd go to his house, he'd go, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? We always hated that guy doing that. What do you want to do? Like, hey, dude, we're together. We're here. We don't have to, like, have something to do. Let's just hang out. Why do we have to fucking have something to do? It's a fair question, though. We would usually end up playing football or something stupid. We were kids. We were, like, 12-year-old kids. But I always enjoyed the kids that could just hang out and talk. Like, that was, to me, like, once computers became a real thing, because it really wasn't for a while. There was no, it wasn't computers, man. I really loved it when computers happened. Because then you could go to somebody's house, you could just play games, and you could talk and relax, and relaxing and talking. That's all I ever wanted to do is relax and talk. And now we're doing it. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it irony? It's like rain. It's like good advice that you just can't take. Oh, fuck, man. What were you think? Why would people like that? Like, why were people into that chick? It's so bad. It's terrible music. Listen, that's what people were doing. That's the music people were making back then. There was a time when like angry chicks were like really popular. Just singing like angry chick music. Listen, we get it. Like, turns out they were getting fucked with probably. People were always fucking... It's hard being I do think it's hard being a woman. I would have a hard time with it. I'm blessed to be a guy. I know that's like, I complain. It's like, oh, the girl streamers is so much easier for them because they're pretty. But like being a woman is just hard. Like they deserve to be able to like just show their tits and get money, you know? Because I mean, the shit they go through in life. I mean, they have periods. That's gotta suck, man. It really does. Imagine bleeding from your dick. I mean, I know I'm not saying anything. I'm not trying to like be original here. I know people have covered this, but imagine your dick just bleeds like every fucking month and you're just like, God damn it, my dick's bleeding again. Fuck. But this is worse because it's inside of them. So you gotta like, oh my God. It's tough, man. It would be tough being a woman, actually. I would have a hard... I'm not trying to sit here and, like, virtue signal. I'm saying I hate women, okay? No, I'm kidding. Not saying that either. I'm not virtue signaling. I hate the bitches. No, I'm kidding. I love them all. I love everybody. You know that, man, Pebble. Oh, Don, we weren't talking about you. I just want you... Let's make it clear, please. We don't need people thinking I don't love women. I love them. I know, Don. I mean, Mr. Trump. President. You never know when the president's going to show up. That's why I try to be professional. At all times. That's it. Just can't take. It's like good advice. Who would have thought bigger? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like Ray, yeah. It's fun too when guys cover chick songs. Like it would be fun to hear a guy cover that, like Seal or something. It's like rain on a sunny day. It's like good advice. Oh, these are good guns too. Yeah, that's a nice. Oh, that's the one I already have, basically. Yeah, it's a really good gun. I already have that too. We do that. Actually, I think I prefer my pump. Wait. Ah, I love the Sovereign shotgun though. I can't. Okay, go. Sorry. Just having a moment there. Whew. This is good, man. We got a couple shotguns. We got this Enforcer Air, which is a nice one. Excuse me. Oh, look at that. There's somebody down there. Ooh. Ooh. There's somebody here, man. Nice. Thirteen players left. Oh God. Oh God. That is so... Dude, the arc gun is brutal. I'm assuming that's what... Yeah, that arc gun is rough stuff, man. Woo, nicely done, sir. I'll give you credit for that one. That was good. Ah, it's tough. I don't know what. Ooh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've finally got to the point here. I think we've got to the end of the stream. I think we made it to the end of the stream. It's always sad to end, isn't it? No, it's not. It's great to end. I'm learning. I used to like never want things to end, and now I like when they. I like the whole thing. I like the beginning. I like the middle. I like the end. But and then you're done. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the end. This is it, man. The end of the stream. Now, this is the next game we're going to stream here, Red Dead Redemption. It's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so this is going to be a fun day. If we choose to, we could keep streaming all day. But the Red Dead Redemption, after we stream that game, I'll see how we feel. And we'll probably stream that around 1:30. That'll give us time to chill. And I got to just say it. Let's take a look at this game for a second. Donkey Kong Country, all right? I really want to play that game. Now the deal is, I've got a lot of games now that I really want to play, but I'm in a good role right now. I'm in a good like place with games right now. Like there's purpose, you know. Like Fortnite, we got a good thing going. Red Dead Redemption, we're trying to beat the game. Like we're in a good place for these things, you know. So the next game I start, I want to make sure that we're on some kind of a path with it. And I gotta say, Mario Brothers U Deluxe, we're on a path with that too. So I would say Red Dead Redemption for sure. And if anything, we got to figure out what we want to do tonight. If we want to do some Donkey Kong Country or something. And then at some point, Cyberpunk. I mean, we still haven't played that game. I'm basically waiting until we finish Red Dead. I think we're going to jump from Red Dead, possibly maybe from Red Dead to Cyberpunk. But I was thinking like Red Dead 2 is, I have that on the Steam Deck now, so that's great. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this stream. I think it was a good one here. I had a good time with it. That's all that matters. I'd like to thank everybody for coming. This is how I like to end a stream. I'd like to do a little advertisement. And I'd like to just give everybody a warm thank you for watching the streams. Please go to my Twitch page if you haven't already and follow. Watch the videos, follow the streams, follow my account, Van Pebble. We're on Twitter. Van Pebble's on Twitter. This is a tweet about the movie Solo Mio, which is actually a really fun movie. So catch us on Twitch, Van Pebble on Twitch. Would you like to donate money? Some people have extra money they like to give. I'll take it. The only way I want to make money off of this thing is off of donations and like maybe selling things eventually. We try to sell stuff. Like I try to sell or get sponsors or like make my own product and sell it. Like a back scratcher. That was an idea I had a while ago. Is we just figure out how to make our own back scratcher, figure out how to produce it, get the materials. The only thing I don't like about selling stuff is you have to ship it. That doesn't sound like fun to me. Shipping sounds sucky. But who knows, maybe we could find somebody to do that for us. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to donate money to Van Pebble, you're going to donate money to this guy, at Thomas Palvino. That's my real name. At Thomas Palvino on PayPal. No spaces, no capital letters. That's at Thomas Palvino. And Van Pebble has a YouTube page. I'd like you to go to that page and I'd like you to watch my videos. Watch them, like the videos, comment on the videos, and then subscribe to the channel. Van Pebble YouTube. We have 573 videos. That's crazy. You would be insane not to want to go. It's free. All you got to do is click the goddamn button. Thanks. Appreciate it. Fuck you. Just kidding about the fuck you part. And ladies and gentlemen, that's really it. Like I said, Twitch, follow us, please. Thank you. We're having fun. We're going to continue to do this. Don't worry. Some of you are like, I'm a little worried. Some people text me actually and are like, are you worried that like nobody's watching? Like, you're good. You're doing a great job. Like, I've actually had people go, I really like what you're doing, which is awesome. And I go, thank you. And they're like, do you want more followers? And I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like, I do care, but I don't. Like, I'm going to do this anyway. And I think that's a good attitude. I think people I'll get more people that way. I'm not really affected by numbers. Of course, I'd love to see a number that's big. If there's, like, for me, a nice number is like 100 people. If 100 people saw my video, I'd be like, wow, that is really cool. But I'm gonna do this anyway, and my goal is to just do it really well, and like really feel like I'm doing something cool, and keep building it and growing, and then like people are gonna want to see that. So I'm not really worried about numbers. I'm more concerned about just having fun and doing a good job and living a good life and giving people a good product and giving people the best Van Pebble that I can give them. You know, if I come in here and I'm rested and I feel good and I'm caffeinated and I'm drinking Schweppes ginger ale, which isn't a sponsor, well, then I'm doing something. Then I'm doing something, and that's all that matters to me. The numbers, you know, don't care. I've had sex, you know that? I've had sex before. But you know what? I don't remember the numbers. Numbers aren't important. What that really means is I haven't had sex that much. No, I've had a good chunk of sex. But the point of me saying that isn't for you to understand that it's a weird thing, right? To say that. My point is, I don't know how many people I've had sex with. Who cares? The point is, I've gotten it in there. Hey, come on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just kidding around. Relax. Relax, okay? Hey, relax. Have fun. Have a good day. Enjoy your life. Be good to yourself. Be good to your friends. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I know that was 14th, but I always look at Valentine's Day like it carries on throughout the week, you know? Like, just take those vibes with you. Just be nice to people and pet your cat and, like, give your dog some treats and, like, take your dog for a walk. Let him pee a little longer than you normally would, you know? Take your pterodactyl out. I know some people that own pterodactyls. A lot of people don't realize this, but pterodactyls are real. Dinosaurs are real. Wouldn't that be a trip if we found out that there was an island and that, like, actually, like, you know, because people don't like islands right now, we know why. But, like, imagine there was an island where, like, dinosaurs were still living. That would be great. And people have learned to live with them, and they made them pets. They basically, like, learned to use them as, like, to work. Like, they use that Tyrannosaurus Rex to, like, make pizza. He's a pizza maker. No, because his arms are perfect for it. It's like, it's like that's this. You wouldn't expect it. Imagine a pterodactyl with, like, one of those chef's caps on, those big chef caps. And he's going like this. Thanks, guys, for watching the stream. Have a great day. Peace.